Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another edition of the Massachusetts Central Radio Show stuff. Let me start getting the marbles out of my mouth here. Hello everybody, welcome back to episode I think 43. If you guys can see a MC Radio Show logo or something like that, it's because I wanted to present it that way, because sometimes I don't like to get on screen. Sometimes I just want to talk. Sometimes I can't prop up the darn phone, and everything. It's just one of those days where I just want to talk and I just don't want to look at the screen. And I go, I don't want you guys looking at me, because a radio show should be like that and everything like that. So, yeah. So I'm coming to you from Wednesday, the 19th, 2020, here for day entry or episode 43. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. I sure did. We had the Daytona 500 and a bunch of other good stuff. Some stellar work week stuff, and it was just really good. It was awesome. It was amazing. I enjoyed every bit of it, and it's great. So, my week started on, well, I actually didn't work Sunday because for some reason they don't have me on Sunday, and everything else. So I have three things planned for this chat or this radio show. So I'm going to tell you what happened with work this weekend, and everything. I did actually watch the Daytona 500, and for those of you who don't watch NASCAR, it was kind of a great race, except Ryan Newman sort of had a nasty crash on the last lap. That put him in serious condition. Mr. Newman is okay. He's in serious condition, but he will recover, and hopefully, my thoughts and prayers go to his family. Make sure he recovers well. He'll pull through. He's a great driver. He's underrated, but he's a great driver. I think he will do. I think he's done well. He's won a lot of stuff. He's won the Daytona 500 and a bunch of other good stuff. For those of you who didn't watch, for those of you who don't know, he was challenging for the lead for the Daytona 500, which got delayed till Monday night because of rain on Sunday. A race that I thought I missed, but I didn't because of the rain. So basically what happened is one of the other Fords, or Ryan Blaney, hit him in the back, and he bumped drafted him to bring him to the front, loosened up his car, and his car went into the wall, flew in the air, turned over, he flew in the air, hit the catch fence, and he rolled to a stop near the infield, and he got hit right at the driver's side door. So a lot of people were anxious to see what was happening. It took NASCAR a long time to do so, and it's just one of those things, and it's nasty. And I was staying up a little bit later than I should have to see what the updates. But Ryan, they did update that Ryan was awake and he was talking to family and doctors. So obviously he's okay, but they're going to watch him, and hopefully he makes a speedy recovery and he comes back to the track when he is ready and such. And not such. The second thing is I'm going to talk about, and the third thing I'm going to talk about is I'll reveal it when I get to it. So, work has been busy, the last couple of days. I was in Saturday and Tuesday and today. Saturday was pretty uneventful. Sunday, while I stayed home, and Monday, while I worked with my dad, I watched the 500. Tuesday, uh, uh, Tuesday yesterday was also another good day. I was by myself mostly, and I did well. And yeah, it's just one of those things that I just sat there and I just did my job, and I been really doing well, especially with the new manager in play. I've been trying to do my best and stay positive and try to show that I'm one of the old school leading guys in the uh, entire team. I mean, I know there's some really good people in the team that do well, but I just want to show that I'm one of the old school guys, and I will get things done, and I don't yell, I don't piss and moan, I don't make a big fuss, I don't make a Hollywood production out of anything, and I just stay positive. So, and I think that's gonna stay in the long run, and I think she just wants people to produce. That's kind of what I thought she would be like from the get-go. Even people who are, people who had certain exemptions or anything, are starting to feel this pressure. And to be honest, I think that that's a good thing. We'll see how long people stay around and how people like it. I'm certainly liking it. There's other people that may not like it. I'm pretty sure that some of the ETLs are like, but it's like any other job. You're gonna have your moments, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. And if you don't like it, you can always ride out your time, stay positive, and then go someplace else. Because I don't really think, because I don't think that the same people are going to be able to hide out like usual. So, and I am speculating, but I think that's maybe one of the three things. Well, April was thinking of moving anyway, but I think that's one of the things right now, and the hours are down. So that's also one thing, and I'm pretty sure that that will play into everything else. But when a new manager comes in, there's new standards. There's always going to be some prison-based rules or something like that, or there's always going to be some lockdown rules. I've dealt it for so many years. It kind of feels like it doesn't feel like, they don't feel like prison rules to me. They don't feel like we're in a totalitarian state or anything. I kind of feel that it is a workplace, and there's little you can do. I mean, you can say what you need to say, and I think it's one of those things. But I have to say this though. I think hours and everything is going to be performance based. So, if I can keep a certain pace, I think I'll be in good shape. And if I show a positive attitude and I show that I'm flexible to do just about anything, which I don't mind doing, and I will do it to the best of my ability, so I can stay employed and everything. And I think that's what she's looking for, the new manager. So, so I think that that's amazing, to say the least. And there's a little bit of shake up in my section, but man, oh man, it just feels good to have a manager that's actually pretty good on the ball and will actually help. I mean, actively, if there's something going on, she'll actually help, which is great. Most managers are like, okay, do this, and they expect you to just do it without a problem. This one will actually do that. And amen, that my prayers were answered, that we got a manager like that. Yeah, maybe a little bit, the difficulty might be cranked up a little bit, but you know what? I think we've been sitting back too long, and I think we need to get back to making the store perfect again, and I think that's a great thing. So I really think that this is going to be good going forward, and I'm pretty sure that pretty sure that this will work for everybody, and some people won't, but I'll let everybody make their assumptions, and I'll let everybody make the speculations. What is their loss is my gain, and I think everybody should just calm down and just really go on for the ride. And if you don't like it, you can go over to greener pastures and do something else. I don't think that's very fair sometimes, but it's just what it is. And on third, some difficult news. I just learned last night, yesterday, that one of April's dogs just passed away. It's actually kind of, I think this is, Tom, if you're listening, my thoughts and everything go out to Tilly's soul, because that dog was special. I always thought that, when the dog grabbed my zipper on my khaki pants, I always knew that the dog was special, and I always think that dogs are special. They definitely can sense out certain things. They can sense out if people are good or not, and they just can tell outright, just by the way they interact with you and stuff, and the way his dogs interacted, the way Tom's dogs interacted with me. I could feel that they trusted me, and I wasn't a bad guy. So obviously I had that vibe, that good vibe going off me, even though I can be a little bit of a, he can attest I can be a little bit of a joker and a wisecrack, but I'm always making it look things make things interesting, but back to my story. I think they put her, and it was the same circumstance. It wasn't. They didn't inform her till after she came back from work. And her dad told her, and she was absolutely devastated. I sort of didn't get the text until in the update. When I got the update and she posted it, I say, "Sorry for your loss," and I texted her and everything. I told her I'd give her room and whatnot for her to recover, and obviously I'll give her as much time as she needs, because dogs, as I've found out in the last couple of years, are like family, and when one goes, it's devastating. It's kind of like losing a family member, but I don't have a pet, but all I know is that when one goes, it's pretty, because you get attached to our four-legged friends, and I think they're great companions. I think and as I said before, they help us solve some difficult stuff, and Tom's dog Tilly helped me overcome my fear of dogs. So I think that's a testament to how great they are. I believe it was her second dog that passed. They had to put down another dog of theirs, Roxy, a couple of years ago. The dog's name was Cleo, I believe. So yeah, she's gonna be in tough shape for a couple of days, but you know what? It's like losing a family member, so it's kind of like grieving, and it's grieving in the full sense, not in a way, but in the full sense. So you give them as much time as they can. You try to support them, try to give them enough distance if they need it. And you just try to play it normal and just help support them the best you can, pretty much. So I'll do that. I'll make sure she's doing well. Small little things without saying much. So, and if she wants to come and talk and have a conversation, she can when she's ready. And I just don't, life can be, they always say life can be so good until something goes wrong. And when this world loses a four-legged friend, our canine friends, it's never good. I'm pretty sure she's running up. I'm pretty sure both of our dogs are playing and running around with Tilly right now up in the clouds. Maybe they ran into my grandfather because my grandfather was a big dog person, so maybe they ran into him and they ended up. If he has a couple of dogs up there to roam around, I hope they stop by his little haven up there. So, Grandpa, you have a couple new companions, and I know my grandfather will. They have a good human being they can stop by, along with all the other people that I knew. So, that it's a sad chapter. It kind of comes at a bad time when she's trying to do a lot of transition. It's kind of one of those things where, you want to just sit back and let the person be and let them recover and let them and come back and do it. I have a lot of respect for April. She's a very good coworker. I think she's maybe one of the best ones I've run into. She's interesting in many ways. She has her interesting ways of thinking and talking and all that other stuff. But I'm willing to give her room and everything else, because I hate to see people in pain, and I do my best to make sure that their pain is eased if I can do that. So I just want to tell you, everybody here at the channel, I just want to say, my thoughts and prayers go out to Cleo's soul. The world lost another great dog. So, it's, and, I'll give her a moment of silence. I'll give the dog a moment of silence for a minute. All right, I'm back, guys, for that moment of silence. As you guys know, I like to do a moment of silence. It doesn't matter if it's a four-legged friend, whether it be a cat or a dog or a human being or whether it be two-legged or four-legged, it's going to get a moment of silence, because they or it or she or they or whoever are going to get a moment of silence from me. It's because it's the only right thing to do. And my thoughts and prayers. And the family lost a great family member, and just not quote unquote family member, a family member in the fullest degree. So I'm pretty sure they're all devastated, and hopefully they can recover and in their own time, because it's tough to lose a pet. So, and I don't really know the full extent because I haven't owned a pet. I've owned 2 fish, but dogs are in a whole different matter, and it's just one of those things. They're great beings, and it's hard when you lose them. So, so I think 2 years in a row now, I think I've had a friend that's lost a dog. So, and it's actually my 3rd friend that's actually it's my 4th friend that's lost a dog. Rosie, Tilly, last year. Cleo this year. Rosie, Tilly last year. And Andrew Brusso, my other friend, his dog, Joey, a couple of years back. And then Megan's dog, Nikki. I remember that. So in the last, like 9 years or so, 10 years or so, I've had 4 friends that have lost a dog, but and lost human being, lost family members and everything else like that. So, so yeah, guys, I'm gonna sign off for tonight. As usual, everybody, long live America. God bless America. Long live democracy. Long live our freedoms and our rights. Pray for my grandparents' spirits. Pray for my grandmother. Pray for Cleo's soul. Rose will pray for Tilly's soul up in heaven right now. Every other 4-legged friend we've lost over the years. Also pray for Tom, Megan, and April. Let them overcome their obstacles and let them overcome everything in their way. And I pray for April. Give her a little bit of healing energy this time of need. Guys, I'll see you guys on Friday for that episode. Don't know when I'm going to shoot it, but I'll be here for Friday, either Friday or Monday. I'll be here for an episode, for episode 44. Peace out, guys, and I will see you guys later.